guys, what is up and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Cici of the Good Life, and if you're an OG returning subscriber, welcome back. Get Ready With Me is actually one of my favorite videos to film because I can just sit and gist and talk to you guys. As is customary on this channel, once it's a Get Ready With Me, there's always a drink, and today's drink doesn't have a name because I just whipped it up. It's basically blackcurrant and a cognac, and this is my second time of refilling this. It is so good. It's always the chance encounters, like the drinks that you're not certain is gonna bang. Nah, this is so good. Okay, anyway, the look in today's video is a look I've been recreating very often this period, and I'll be using all my current favorite products while answering questions I asked you guys to ask me on Instagram. So I have the questions right here with me, and without further ado, let's get into the video. So hair is out of the way. For skin prep, I'm just going to use the Simple Micellar Cleansing Water. I have been loving the Miss Medics skin prep range, so I'm gonna use their moisture bomb and their sunscreen. And for primer, I'm using the Rimmel Stay Matte Primer, and I'll probably use this with a sweat block just because I want to wear this makeup for a little bit today. The first question here is, how are you coping with all the madness in this country, girl? Like, first of all, can I just say that my skin is actually skinning right now. The skin is just proud and it's like, look at me. To be frank, I pretend like I don't live in this country, and that's just for my sanity. Of course I live here, and I try not to go outside as much as possible because I also had to make you realize how much madness is actually going on in the country. And that is why I would urge everyone watching this video, I'm sure by the time the video will be out, the presidential elections will definitely have been done, and I really hope you guys voted with your conscience and voted Peter Obi, because ciao. If not, okay. But yeah, there's still the governorship elections and the House of Assembly elections right after that, so don't just think, oh, I have to vote for president and that's good, right? Please still go out and vote for competent governors and competent House of Assembly members as well. Not a question, but your skin. Heart art emoji. I just say that, girl. Like, thank you so much. I'm vain, but I don't look at a mirror all the time. But I'm looking at one right now, and I can actually say that I am so proud where my skin is at. Don't worry, I got you guys. I'm definitely gonna film what has helped my skin, because I'm just gonna put what my skin is to look like on the screen for context. And where is that right now? Why wouldn't I be happy? Like, why? Thank you so much. Thank you. So for foundation, I'll be using the Huda Beauty foundation in Cocoa. This is 510R. You guys already know how much I love this foundation. And for concealer, I'll be using the Zikel Second Skin concealer. For some reason, this concealer just does it for me. For powder, I'll be using the Black Opal True Color powder, and I'm going to use this for the rest of my face. But for under my eyes, I'm going to be using the Glam's Makeup Two-Way Cake. And don't worry, don't fret, there's going to be a full list of all the products I use in the description box. I want to go ahead so bad, but the Peter Obi jingle is in my head. That's not my president. You be like, whoever did that, you did that, because I can't get it out of my head. Your flowers, whoever made that jingle, it is so catchy. Okay, I have to stop. Next question here is, what are your plans for the next 2 to 3 months? Next 2 to 3 months, we're talking first quarter gone. That's a lot of plans. I have so many goals, but I'm gonna give you guys 3. One plan I'm going to just say that it's big up for me is working with more beauty and lifestyle brands. So if you own a beauty or a lifestyle brand, pull up. It even can be a fashion brand, like literally beauty, fashion, lifestyle, pull up. Especially small brands. So hit me up, send me that email. What are you waiting for? The second thing I would say that is right up there for me is hosting my content creation class. When you start a YouTube channel or an Instagram content creation page or a TikTok, nobody tells you how much work is involved. And I've been there, done that, and now I have so many things that are helping me to just stay consistent and stay sane, especially if you're doing this with a 9 to 5 or a demanding school work. Because you guys already know I'm a medical student, but somehow I still manage to show up. Okay, most people that you know will say, oh my god, be consistent, just post the videos, create the videos, but they're doing content creation full time. And there's also a large majority of people that are doing content creation as a side hustle. They're doing it because they really love it and it's a hobby. But because of the amount of work that is involved, they suddenly don't know how to like manage it all, and they just stop. They quit doing what they love doing because it feels like, oh, they can't match up to other people who are doing this full time. I have so many tips and tricks that could help a lot of people, and I'm so excited that class is coming soon, so look out for it. The third plan I would say that is bigger for me would be getting closer to God. Is so important to me because I know that 2020 COVID year was the year that I decided I wanted to know God for myself, not because my parents are Christians or I was born a Christian. I decided I wanted to know God for myself, and it has been like a journey for me. So yeah, it's big up for me to get so much closer to God, and I'm totally working on that because it's either his way or the highway, and I do not like stress, so definitely not the highway. I'm going to be using the Black Opal True Color Contour Stick. This is the shade Ebony Brown. I'm just gonna go in very, very softly with this. For me these days, makeup is more of soft. If it's not soft, I don't want it. Barely there type of makeup. Like, it can be full glam and still look soft. The next question I have here, there's so much happening in front of me. I don't even, wow. The next question here is, how are you for real? I'm good, you guys. Like, I'm so good. Last year ended so well for me. This year is beginning so great for me. I cannot complain. Mostly because I've also learned to not let what is supposed to happen in the future worry me so much. I mean, miracle entire Jesus. There's so much I know he's gonna do for me. So why am I worrying? Why am I trying to be the savior in my own life? So I don't even bother. I am so at peace with myself. I have set serious boundaries in my life. If you're gonna come to me with negative energy, or you're gonna come and disrupt my life, you have to go. See the door? Use it. That's it. That's what it is for me. The next question here is, how are you getting cash in this Nigeria? I don't think I've held more than 10,000 naira in cash. Literally everything I've been doing is with transfers, and now more than ever I am grateful that I have multiple banks, so that when one is acting up and it's looking like I'm gonna wash plates, I just use the next bank. So I don't think I've actually held so much cash. I just work with online transactions. Anything that I can buy online, I'm not going outside to buy it, because where am I going to get the cash to buy it? You get? So for people who are not Nigerian and watching my video, there's currently a currency swap. There's new currency, so they're swapping out the old currency, and it's causing a cash scarcity. So that is why I guess they're asking me how I've been getting cash. But to be frank, it's been good. For blush, I'm going to be using, for the life of me, I cannot find where the cover of this blush is. I'm very certain it's from Black Opal though. It's so beautiful. It's the perfect blush for my skin tone. And for setting powder, I'm going to be using the RCMA No Color Setting Powder. I used the setting powder from Mera Cosmetics when I was on the girls trip, because Ada had it, and I started rethinking my decision to not buy makeup this first quarter. because I absolutely adore that setting powder. So if you know Mera Cosmetics, if you know Layafa, if you love me, send this video to Layafa. I want to work with the brand. Next question here is, how have you been able to do seamless? Everybody's basically asking about cash because of the cash scarcity. I've just been doing online transactions because I have multiple banks. So when one fails me, I end up not washing plate because I have another. How's your mental health? Good, girl. My mental health has never been better. So if there's anybody struggling with serious anxiety, mostly because of how much you worry, I think it helps to tell yourself that I do not need to solve this right now. When the time comes, I'm gonna get to it and I'm gonna solve it. Trust me, I used to think myself into a panic attack, and that was so bad. So yeah, prioritizing has really helped my mental health, knowing what is important and having like a scale of preference and just going on that list. That I'm always, if you see me, I have like 4 or 5 different books that I have around me. So I write out everything and prioritize. Another thing that has helped my mental health is knowing when to rest. Do not try to do past myself. That's the last thing you see me doing these days, trying to prove no, it is above me. I'm gonna outsource it. I'm gonna find somebody to do it. So for brows, I'm going to be using this pencil, this brow pencil from Miss Medics. This pencil single-handedly puts me back on the pencil bandwagon, and I cannot be angry because for so long I used to be team brow gel, but see how much I've used of this pencil. It's literally all done and it just works. It's like easy feathery brows, which I've been loving recently. I'm definitely restocking this. This is so good. Guys, this is of course the finished look, but before I get into that, let me take the rest of your questions. This one here says, what are 3 things you could never get bored of talking about? I would say content creation. You could wake me up from sleep and I would never get bored of talking about it. Secondly, I would say medicine. I absolutely have a passion for medicine. Last, and the third thing I can never get bored talking about has to be God. I know you asked for 3 things, but there's a 4th thing I can never get bored of talking about, and that is so important, and that is money. I love everything finance. I love having finance discussions, money discussions with people. Yeah, that's so my thing. The next question here, and the last I'm going to take, is I'm trying to have many streams of income. So please, aside YouTube, what else do you do to earn? You guys already know that I'm a beauty and lifestyle influencer. So brands reach out to me. Another thing you can do is become an official video editor for people. Sometimes on requests, I take makeup jobs too, because I'm very good at doing makeup. Everybody already knows that. So I take makeup jobs too, and that also supplements. Like for the majority, it's not even YouTube that's giving me money. So I would say try as much as possible to learn digital skills if you're already in the content creation world. Learn to diversify your income. Learn simple things like how to do simple graphics. You could do graphic designs for people. There's so much. That's the beauty. There's so much you could do if you have digital skills. Okay. And yeah, that's the last question I'll be taking. So with that, we'll come to the end of the video. I have absolutely been loving simple looks like this these days. Every single time I look at myself in the mirror and I'm wearing something like this, I feel so beautiful. It's crazy. You guys saw me do the look. Literally just use eyeshadow as the wing liner, and that's just it. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this one. As always, make sure to like, share this video with your friends, and subscribe. I love you guys so much, and I cannot wait to see you in my next video. Bye guys.